Before I begin cutting my hair, I like to lay out everything that I'm going to need. So I put painter's plastic over the sink, and then I have my clippers as well as all the attachments and the cleaning oil all ready to go. So the first thing I do is I oil up the clippers. Just put a couple drops on there. That's how I do it. Brush it into the clippers. Let them run for about 30 seconds. Once the clippers are oiled, put that aside. And I start out by cutting around the ears. So I have these two attachments. One is for the right ear, and then I also have one for the left ear. They're kind of tapered. The motion I'm going to use is I'm going to start from the back of my ear right around here and come forward. So I'm going to do the right side first. And all my hair should fall onto the painter's plastic, which is for protecting this sink so I don't have to clean it all up at the end. Now I'm going to do the left ear. Start from the back of the ear. Move forward. I just do that a bunch of times, making sure I get all the long hairs. Start back. Give it one more pass. Now once my ears are done, I take the number 2 attachment and I'm going to go around my head with this one. But I'm not going to go up that high, only about midway up my head, on the sides. Now, gotta do the back of my head, so I use the second mirror, and I'm right-handed, so I use my right hand. Just go around the back of my head, try to keep a straight line. Come up to about the top of my ear. I'm going to lean over into the sink, so hopefully my hair is falling off into the sink. Sometimes it's hard to see with all the hair that's been cut if it doesn't fall. Try to get a good line there. Good straight line. Kind of wipe it off. So what I did with the number 2 is I came around the back here and kind of slanted up a little bit up into the sides. So that's what it should look like. That's what it looks like when I get done with number 2. Now I'm going to use number 3. And I'm going to go up a little bit higher on the sides and the back. So I come up to right around the corner of my eye. And then I get them here so I can go around the back. And then I just go up as high as I think I should. Still trying to get my cut hair to fall into the sink. Makes for easy cleanup. Sometimes I have to brush the hair off so I can see where my lines are. This part's a little bit difficult, but I got used to it after a while, using the 2-mirror system so I can cut the back of my head. I'm covered in hair. Now comes the easy part. I take the number 6 attachment and I'm just going to cut the top of my head now. I often leave the sides on either side of my head right here longer because I'm going to blend those in. So doing the top of the head is pretty easy. Lean forward to get all my hairs in there in the sink. Keep going over it. And sometimes I spike the hair a little bit so I can fully get the hair. Okay. Now comes the blending part. I'll start out with a 4. And I'm basically going with the number 4 attachment. I'm gonna come up it and flip it out, and just keep flipping it out around my head. I'm gonna do the other side. And also the back. Okay. Now I'm going to take the number 5 attachment. I don't do any blending with this one, really. I just kind of go around the edge here. Same thing on the other side. And get the back. Blending is probably the hardest part. To do the ears, use a cordless trimmer. So with the cordless clippers, I'm cleaning up my neck area. I just lightly come down my neck, try to get all the long hairs out of there. So if you want to get fancy, you can also do your eyebrows. I use a 1/4-inch attachment on the cordless clippers, and I just kind of push them forward, make them as bushy as possible. Start from the outside, I just go along there. And I'll do the same for the other side. So I finished and I'm covered in hair, and I'm gonna clean up. Cleanup's pretty easy. I just take all the clipper attachments and I put them into the tub, and I give my clippers, brush them off. Now I take this painter's plastic, fold it all up. Throw it out, and get in the bath before I start shedding all this hair everywhere. This is what my hair looks like when I got done. There are a couple areas where it's a little bit long and I'll have to clean it up, but for the most part it is done.